Some American auto manufacturers are retraining management personnel in an effort to produce better cars for less. Marlene Sanders reports that one management expert is responsible for much of Japan's success in the marketplace.
At 83 years of age, Dr. W. Edwards Deming earns almost $500,000 a year and travels more than 100,000 miles teaching. But his students aren't college or graduate students. They're managers of some of America's top corporations. He's often delivering a message many don't like to hear.
This country could well be the world's most underdeveloped nation. On the defensive, how ridiculous. You think of anything more ridiculous?
If the country is on the defensive about its industry, it's partly because of Deming. He's the American professor credited with getting the devastated Japanese economy on its feet after World War II. Ignored in the United States, Deming taught the Japanese better management techniques, pride in workmanship, and long-range planning for success. Now he's viewing the American scene with alarm.
The quarterly dividend is not important in Japan. In the Western world, it is everything. Nothing else matters.
Deming believes that American industry has been too concerned with short-term goals and quick profits. Improved quality, he says, and costs will go down, sales up.
What he is talking about is quality in a way that really is foreign to a lot of American business.
The Ford Motor Company hired Deming as a consultant 3 years ago to help change the way the company is managed, and with long-range planning.
What Dr. Deming is saying is that higher quality, if it's done right, is going to cost less, a lot less.
General Motors also hired Deming as a consultant.
As management, he's just made us stop and take a common sense, realistic look at how we've tried to run this business in the past.
When GM began building its Pontiac Fiero, they took his advice and gave assembly workers more say about quality control. And workers, if they wish, can even shut down the production line if something seems wrong.
If the decision we're making doesn't tie in nicely or coincide with Dr. Deming's philosophy, we go back and take another look and see what we left out in our planning.
Automobile manufacturers and others who take Deming's advice about management hope it'll turn their operations around.
You can capture the market with better quality and lower price. You stay in business, you provide jobs and more jobs.
The question is, can enough managers in America's top corporations change their mindset? Deming says that's the only road to survival.
A lot's got to happen in the next 2 years. Time fuse is getting pretty short. There'll be survival for those that change.
Marlene Sanders, CBS News, Washington.